What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So yesterday evening was the world premiere of Marvel's Doctor Strange, and as you might be able to tell if you're incredibly observant, the microphone, Marvel Contest of Champions, were the official sponsor of the event, and there was a kind of like 2-minute plug in it for all the new champions, which showcased a little bit of gameplay, and we got to see some of the procs and abilities on, both Doctor Vodoo and Baron Mordo, who are two new champions that are going to be coming in the next month or so, along with the Doctor Strange event, so very, very excited with them. And they both seem really, really interesting champions. So what I'm going to do in today's video is I'm going to go through the entire segment. It's about 2.5 minutes long. I'm going to be pausing it and looking at the various abilities, procs, and also there is a second part to it where they show a gameplay trailer. However, they've completely changed the character interface. So we're going to be analyzing that and kind of looking at the new character UI, and it actually looks really, really cool. So that's what you've got to expect in today's video. But anyway, let's see what these two lovely ladies have to say about Marvel Contest of Champions. Let's hit that play button.
From Kabam, it's a mobile game, and you've played this quite a bit, right?
I have. It's a mobile game.
Best player.
Android and
Played it quite a bit.
devices,
Probably Brutal
and it's
DLX in
a fighting
person.
game. But what's really cool about a lot of our Marvel games, and specifically Marvel Contest of Champions, is we have special in-game content that coincides with the film release, and we also have it for Marvel Studios' Doctor Strange.
Excellent. So that probably means that there's a new quest this time around, yeah?
Probably means it,
There's
boys.
The Sorcerer's Conclave quest, where Doctor Strange comes to you and he entreats you that they need more mystical heroes to take on a great foe and to find guillotine. So you can imagine it will be fun. Yeah.
Well, I really like
She
the
said
idea of having
guillotine,
Doctor
right? I
Strange
always
in
say
my pocket.
guillotine, so she's one up me.
But we also have, as Lauren said, a couple new characters like Doctor Vodoo.
That's right. We have Jericho Drum, who's a Haitian voodoo.
Okay, so first off, we've Doctor Vodoo, right? And there are two interesting things that I instantly noticed when Doctor Vodoo came up. The first is that he has regeneration on himself, which is amazing. Regeneration is so incredibly valuable. And there's also some sort of debuff on Karnak, which I don't believe, that's not in Karnak's buff set as far as I'm aware. So it looks like he does some sort of debuff, but let's continue playing and see what else there is to Doctor Vodoo. I like the floats as well. That's very, very cool. Love those animations. Very cool level 1. And you'll see when it's level 1 triggered, it applied 2 stacks of Spirit Venom. Now, unfortunately, the clip ends just before this expires, which is a massive pain in the butt. But it looks like it might be kind of similar to the way that Quake's Earthquake ability works, so we're going to have to see.
You also have Mordo.
That's right, he's the Marvel Cinematic Universe of Mordo.
So we've got Mordo here. So Mordo, the first thing I noticed on Mordo is he's got a little timer just under his character name, which probably means that, he's got some sort of enrage or trigger effect, or kind of like you swipe back, you hold down, and it unleashes or activates some sort of cooldown, like Crossbones has with his Overrun, or Falcon has with his ability reduction. So I kind of like those mechanics. Again, it's just like, it's about halfway through the trigger. So you can't tell exactly what it does. There's something about Mordo that's going to trigger that's quite interesting in a second. Just wait for it him to get to level 1. So level 1, this is very, very interesting for me. So level 1 actually triggered a degeneration. Now, no champions in the game, apart from Maestro, which at the moment is an unplayable champion, have any sort of degeneration ability. And the way that degeneration works in a lot of quests is, instead of actually being a fixed amount of damage, like bleed or poison, degeneration is actually, in I believe, every circumstance of the game based on a maximum percentage of health. So I'm not too sure if it's going to work slightly different for Mordo, or if it's going to be based on a maximum percent of health. And if it is based on a maximum percent of health, this could be crazy for the Labyrinth of Legends, but again, if it was based on that, it would kind of trivialize the content and, you know, like, completely nullify one of their biggest cash cows. So I don't imagine that it's going to be based on max health, but guys, we can always hope, we can always pray.
Some definite differences as well.
Let's have a look. Oh, he gets power gain, which almost instantly went with the timer. Okay, I didn't notice that. Okay, so this is nothing new. This is just showing off the Doctor Strange that is already in the game. And we're going to cut to a trailer pretty soon. So let me just quickly fast forward about 15 seconds even. So this is the official gameplay trailer. Now, this is the new character interface from what I can see. So it's currently not like this in the game. I don't know if this is actually going to be an update, but it seems a lot clearer and kind of the direction that they should probably be going for. So just to show you guys a comparison, I'll just get the current one up. As you can see, you've got the stats over the left side, the signature ability here, and the abilities kind of tucked in the bottom left-hand corner. And I think that's probably a bit of a problem with the character interface at the moment, that the abilities for a lot of champions are kind of very hidden away. Because of that, a lot of new players, they don't really read what champions do. So I really like in the new UI design that the abilities are kind of they're much clearer on the right hand side, so that when you see a champion and you get a new champion, you can go, oh, what kind of abilities does this guy have? And then you can just very quickly and easily see them on the right hand side. It also looks a little bit more simple, so I'm not really too sure how I feel about this AI. Got a champion boost use items thing in the bottom right hand corner, which my huge face is covering. Synergy bonuses and bio have kind of been crammed down the left hand side. Again, this might not be the final version or exactly what we see when this goes live, but I kind of like it. It makes kind of the most important information you need about a character, which is the abilities, a lot more visibly clear. So overall, not too bad. And then we've got, we got Doctor Strange's level 3. It's level 1. And we've got Baron Mordo. Very nice, very nice. And Doctor Vodoo there. Oh, actually, we can have a quick look. Let's peek back, guys, just a second. So let's go to, what is it? Mordo has Degeneration, Soul Barb, and Mirror Realm. Ooh, those sound good. And his signature ability is called Mystical Barrier. That kind of sounds like it would have some sort of like Magneto effect of, limiting the amount of damage you could take from an attack. So again, I'm just speculating based on the name of the signature ability, but that kind of sounds like it. Synergy bonuses, 2 crit nodes. That's always a good start. We love champions of double crit nodes. So we got Mordo, let's just see his specials again. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. And then finally we have Doctor Vodoo. So synergy bonuses, we got armor, we've got perfect block, we got crit and crit damage. Not too bad, not too bad. So, okay, we got Spirit Venom. We don't know what Spirit Venom is, very mysterious. We got Power Burn and Power Steel. Hello, boys, these are really, really good. Love champions with both Power Burn and Power Steel, and it appears like there are new icons. We haven't seen these icons before, so I kind of like that they're jazzing up the game. That's pretty cool. And also the signature ability is Brother Daniel. No idea what that could be at all, but this champion is looking very, very promising. I mean, both of them are looking really, really good and intriguing, so I'm interested to see, when they actually get added to the game, what kind of they're going to bring. And let's quickly check out Doctor Vodoo's specials and see what he does. It's pretty cool. That was very similar to like Moon Knight's level 1. I think that was the level 2 actually. And then we've got Guillotine, who we've seen a million times before. So overall, it's pretty cool. I mean, we've learned a couple of new things about the champions and kind of the abilities that they have. Again, guys, if you do want to check out this live stream, a link to it will be in the description below. If you just head to, it's about 25 minutes into the stream, you can listen to this short 2-minute segment uninterrupted by my commentary. But overall, I believe the new Doctor Strange event was also confirmed to be going live next Tuesday to coincide with the world release of the movie, which I believe is on the Tuesday. Is it the 25th of October? Yeah, it's the 25th of October. So next Tuesday, guys, we are going to be doing a pretty hectic live stream covering all the new events. We're going to get to the difficult champions as quickly as possible so that we can do feature videos on them and kind of look at their abilities and animations in a lot more detail. So if you do want to check out all that content, guys, be sure to be here on the channel next Tuesday and also next Wednesday, as there will be a lot of new analysis content going up, trying to figure out, how good are these champions. They look very, very promising just from kind of looking at an overview of their abilities on paper. One has the generation and the ability to heal. The other has both power burn and power gain. So again, really, really promising. It's hard to say whether or not, you know, they're going to be like top tier champions just from this, because we know still so little about them and their signature abilities. But with kind of like Ghost Rider and these two champions coming out, it looks like these ones are a lot more promising than champions that we kind of had like Rogue, Karnak, and Phoenix, who were a little bit, you know, in comparison to other champions, a little bit underwhelming. So it looks like these guys could potentially be joining the ranks of the God tier champions. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this look at some of the new characters. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more awesome Marvel Contest of Champions content, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Apart from that, guys, take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.